So to the things that are getting their life screwed with, stuff that I hear in the wind, try to say tranny saints are a factor of treason, right? And there are no tranny saints, right? Male is male and female is female, right? A few of you may be getting screwed with, but basically it's it's meant to be towards mentality, towards functioning homes, right? Because inside your home, it's supposed to function, and outside of your home, things are supposed to function, right? And you got different characteristics and personalities that got put through fluctuations of things, discontent, and also their love, right? Through any varying dynamic of cultivated prosperity within fucking creation and existence, right? Like, you had factors of women thinking that it was an oppression, that they were at home with the kids or whatever, and the reality is it wasn't an oppression. To the construct of my reality and my life, your job was literally to play with toys, right? To test and play with toys and proceed to be a part of the development of a child in good measure and manner, right? But something goes to sit there and facilitate ideology to oppression and whatnot, facilitating absolutely an abomination to what is overall the desirable outcome or goal of it, right? It's like unto freaking, you denying your house, right? But you have nowhere else really to go but to another house. So by you denying your house and having no much elsewhere else to go but another house, you don't fit, right? It's like the difference between a hardened piece of clay and a piece of clay that's still left to be malleable, right? One gets sent to the fire, and the only way that you're going to change the way it looks is to chip away at it and remove what belongs to it, essentially. And you have less than what you had. And then a malleable piece of clay, it can be many things, right? Like, your house can be many things, because you can build a house and it'd be a house in many different ways. A tent can be a house to somebody. Freaking a mud and straw freaking structure can be a house to somebody. A wooden structure can be a house to somebody. A brick structure can be a house to somebody. So, like, the whole ideology between the thought process that there are tranny saints, there are none, and the faculties towards treason, it would have likely only stemmed from the concept or the construct of treason before they ever existed, right? So, again, a mom not being fucking put in her place, right? Structure of an ungodly woman. The function of where they're trying to convey it and push it in my life, it stemmed from a mom who... my life, or the construct of my existence, or the script, right? However you want to look at it, I don't really fucking care. They're all liars. Mine came from essentially my mom having a son with a fucking pedophile, right? She was a teenager and he was an older dude, has a son with a pedophile, and in her dream she wanted a girl as the next, right? And I didn't come out a girl, so I lived in the septic tank of essentially freaking a piece of shit woman not getting her what she wanted, right? And not accepting it. So I was functionally fucking tormented in fucking spirit and flesh my entire life for something that wasn't my fault. It's not a problem that I'm a dude. But it's given over to hypocrisy because she accepts, this piece of shit brother that he's a dude, and he really isn't much of a dude, and she wants to deny me freaking type thing, right? So it's all worthless, and the treason just literally comes from stupidity more than intelligence, right? And they're like stock fucking sim characters, essentially, right? Like, they didn't care about knowledge and education. They rewarded essentially the fucking embodiment of sports, right? They wanted to place as if more value upon that than education, right? And every bit of that's wrong, because every bit of those things that rely on sports, they relied on knowledge and education, right? So there are no tranny saints, plain and simple. You shouldn't be fucking dogs. You shouldn't be fucking black people. None of those things are necessary for life, but things are trying to push dynamics of things like that as if it is life, because, well, they never even had it. So they just cleave to find it in every which way that they may. There are no tranny saints. There is no dude desirable. There's none of those things, right? But it is good that you freaking understand that a house has functions, right? And then people being discontent in their positions and their functions to serve the house, oh, well, it causes problem within the house. And some of the hearts and minds weren't trying to create slavery, right? It's like doing the dishes actually isn't a terrible thing, but something that is terrible makes terrible out of things that aren't terrible, right? So you get it put in your mind as if freaking that's not a thing to do, instead of getting taught that it is nothing wrong to do. So things that can't see that things are good to be done and get done and all of that, and they want to continually exist in facilitated sabotage, again, treason, right? Because some of those things to other things in a hyper fucking, fixated, stupid ideology, right? They really actually believe that there's woman's work and then there's man's work,